Just like any YouTube creator, you want the videos that you're doing to go big. You want them to get lots of views, bring new traffic to your channel, grow your subscriber base and your overall community. And for those videos that you're creating that is part of your intentional goal for that content, I want to share with you guys today how you should do research that will make it as likely as possible for that to actually happen with that video you're about to publish. And thankfully, I'm going to show you a free way to do it without expensive tools or logins or subscriptions to different websites and keywords, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to do all for free. It's coming up. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and welcome to Video Creators. This channel is all about helping you guys grow your YouTube audience so you can spread a message that reaches people and changes their lives. Reward Me Something wrote and asked this question. Can you please make a video how you research a topic to do a video, but also suggest some free sites, techniques to get them? Yes, absolutely. And I will take you to my desktop and walk you through this entire process in just a second. But this is very important to do because if you have an idea of a video you want to make, instead of just blindly making it and then hoping that it performs, instead, do some research before you even start making that video so you know best how to make the video, what the title and thumbnail should possibly be like, and the intro that hooks people, and the order in which you should explain things or tell a story or whatever. And by doing some research and looking at what's already performing will help you make the content that you're about to publish even more likely to perform. Let me take you to my desktop and show you how this works. For this example, I'm going to research an idea for a video that my wife and I might do over on our family's vlogging channel over at Schmovies about like how much stuff do you really need for your first kid. We're pregnant with baby number 7 right now, and the stuff we use for like baby 7 like is not even all close to the pile of stuff we thought we needed for baby number 1, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is just having that general idea written out. I'm just going to go up here in an incognito window on YouTube. Now this is important to do it incognito, which means like you're not logged in. And the reason for this is because now your previous viewing history and search history and things won't be taken into account. When you do these searches, you're just going to get a plain vanilla blank slate. Okay, so I'm just going to do a few searches here, like stuff you actually need for your first child. I'm just, just making up stuff. Like you're gonna do a lot of different searches here. The idea is we want to just start kind of seeing what comes up. And the first thing I want to look for is how many results is there. That's kind of a general idea of how much competition there might be. In this case, 121 million results. And so what I want to do is look at some of these results here, and I'm looking for a few things. One, I just want to pay attention to titles and thumbnails. What's coming up first here? Buying for a new baby. Okay, I didn't have the word buying in here, but again, that's because Google looks at user intent. It's not exact keyword matching. SEO hasn't been about that for many years, so don't think keywords when you're doing this research. It's not about getting the right words in your title. It's about getting the right concepts and pitching the value of your video to your target audience in a way that they'll respond to it. So you can see right away, number 1 result for this, the word buying isn't even in here. Baby, I use child, they use baby. So again, this is good for me to know. So buying for baby, 0 months newborn essentials you actually need. Okay, so you can see how that, a lot of keywords don't match, but that's a good result. So I want to look at, what the thumbnail is. It's a picture of a mom and a little baby here. Now the key things I want to look for though is, now that I have some idea what competition is like, is I want to look for channels that have a few things. That have high view counts on channels with relatively low number of subscribers, and what that means is that this video is performing outside its own audience base on that channel. So Rach Loves Life, if I just hover over her for a little bit, sometimes that pops up. It's not working right now. Let's go look at her channel and see what she's got. So she has 181,000 subscribers, and that video got 178,000 11 months ago. So not terrible. Here's another one from Pampers, how to prepare a newborn baby. So that one's 4 years old, 710,000 views, and this channel has 130. So that one performed much better. Now we don't know if they put paid promotion behind that maybe or something, but if it has, how about this one? Newborn must-haves and lets down 4 years ago. Again, not crazy high views, 773,000 on a channel. Here we go, with a channel with 4,000 subscribers. Okay, so this tells me that her video here is performing far outside her audience. She only has 4,000 subs, but look, she got 773,000 views. So this is the type of video that I want to pay attention to, because that's what I'm trying to replicate. I'm not trying to just reach my subscriber base. I'm trying to reach new people who've never heard about me before, and they're only clicking to watch because the title and the thumbnail tease the value that they want to consume. So newborn must-haves and let's down. That's a good title. So if I was doing my research, I would put that probably in a document somewhere, a link to this video, and then I want to look at that thumbnail. It's just a spread of some baby stuff, right? And then I also want to look at the length, because she took about 15 minutes. And then if I was doing this research for real, I would sit down and I would just watch this video, and I would pay attention especially to the title, the thumbnail, and the first 15 seconds of how it opens. So you can see this is a good hook because it's opening it's tied exactly to the thumbnail. You recognize this scene immediately, and you know that what you're watching here is, the value you clicked expecting to get is in fact coming in this video. I would repeat this process over and over again. Just study all these things, take notes of what you find, and then not just this search though. I'm going to do a lot of searches. So buying for baby on a budget. Okay, that's a good idea. I might make that as a video idea for coming up in the future, doing it on a budget. But right now, here's the one we already saw that one, buying for baby. And I'm just doing the same process. 54,000 views 1 year ago on a channel with 144,000. So not that impressive on this one, and just going through that process. But now it's not just buying for baby, but I'm also going to search for, top baby gear maybe, okay, and do the same thing. All right, so considerably less competition here. 17 million results. Again, same process. I'm gonna look through. Rach Loves Life is killing it so far in all these searches, but you can see how this video is popping up here again. I want to know maybe baby gears. How about baby equipment haul? Okay, here's some more other ideas. And okay, here's the top one. And I'm just looking at these videos again, titles, thumbnails, first 15 seconds, and something, here's one, 104,000 views on a channel with 200,000 subs. So, okay, we're not gonna, that one's like, it's performing in its own audience necessarily. Okay, so after you've done this, like with a lot of different search queries, and okay, like baby equipment even has a much smaller, much less competition than any other ones. You've figured out some of those videos. The next thing you track, and let me go back to this video that we decided was probably the best one to target so far. This one right here. What you want to do is know, okay, how is this video still getting views or not? Because if all these videos got all their views and then just died and no one's looking at it, like, we don't want to do this video probably, because the research is indicating that these videos generally, in this case what we see so far, aren't performing outside their subscriber base audience, and except for this one. But this one, if this is the kind of video we want to make that breaks out of our subscriber base, then is this one still growing or not? Or has it died? And on the old YouTube version, before they updated the design, you can go to youtube.com/new and opt out and go back to the old design if you'd like to. But in the old design, you could then click under these three dots right here. And then it's not here anymore, but it used to have statistics on the old design, and you can get a graph then right beneath the video that shows you exactly how this video is still performing or not. But since that's gone on the new design, what I would do is just make a spreadsheet, grab this URL, grab this title, write down the date of when you're first looking at it, and write down 774,107 views. And then in like 30 days from now, come back and look at it again. Now, how many views does it have 30 days later? Did it grow by like only a few thousand views? Okay, then the video is probably pretty much dead at this point. Did it grow by like another 100,000 views? Oh, then it looks like it's probably about to take off, right? And in this spreadsheet, you're just gonna keep updating it. And I know it sounds like a lot of work, and it is, but it's less work to do this than to spend all your time and energy making this video and then just have it kind of perform flat. Right? So doing all this preliminary research will help you totally make better content. So at least when you make it, you already have an idea of how well it may or may not perform, and if it's even worth your time to do it in the first place. And if you do it, then how you're going to optimize this with your titles, what they put in their descriptions, and title, thumbnails, and all that, so that you know, okay, if you're probably going to take a good shot. If I'm doing this video, I'm probably going to take a good shot of all the material baby stuff laying out so that everyone can see it. And it's probably not, it could be this title originally, but I might go something more like newborns, must-haves, and let's down. I'm not going to copy it. I don't make the same video. I just want to make something that's potentially related to it, because if it is still growing, then I know people still are looking for this content and watching it. And hopefully I could come up as a related video. And this would be the next step of your research, is when you find a video like this, just look at what's related to it. Because again, you're logged out, so this is total neutral content here. And see what else, just follow the rabbit trail to discover what other content might be performing better. The more of these videos you watch that are kind of in the genre, the types of videos that you want to make, the more you'll learn, the more you're going to realize, the more you're going to notice, the more notes you're just going to keep jotting down as you keep watching all these videos. And that, like at the end of the day, is probably some of the best research you can do. Far better than having optimized, perfectly crafted keywords, because like we said, the keyword matching is already not as much a thing. It's about user intent, and Google's really smart. They can read at about a 6th grade reading level and deliver good results for that. So, but just watching a lot of these videos is going to be really helpful, seeing how much competition if I went this direction versus that direction, or how many of these videos seem to be performing outside their subscriber base if I go with baby gear versus baby equipment, that type of thing. And looking for those videos that are still growing versus the ones that are flat, and then look at the ones that are still growing, asking yourself, what is good about this video that I could replicate then on my own content going forward? And you can see just from the little bit of research we've done here so far, I already know probably what kind of thumbnail I'm going to make, how I'm going to open that video, and probably a little bit closer to a title idea that I might end up with at the end of the day. I recommend taking a good hour or so before you even shoot the content to sit down and watch all of these videos. Click on one, then start browsing like these related videos over here. Look which ones catch your eye. Why did that thumbnail catch your eye versus this thumbnail? That might be the difference. Why this one's at 800,000, this one is at 73. So I'm probably not gonna do a thumbnail of maybe my wife standing holding the baby pointing the gear. Instead, I'm going to be just totally featuring the gear. Here's that principle again in this one. See, it's the gear in the background, which is the same as what made this video thumbnail perform. So that's probably the direction I'm gonna go with my thumbnail for this one. Let's see. Well, she also has 1 million subs, so that helps. But I'm still probably going to write this down to see if it's still growing, because she did post it back in 2012. So it still might be gaining traction for her. So I might put that down on my spreadsheet, the date, and come back and check it in a month and see what the difference is in the view counts. Now, some of you I know really want to get even nerdier about this stuff. So let me show you a tool that is free that you can use. And let me just show this to you. Let's say baby gear. Now I am logged in now because I want to show you this Chrome extension I have. It's called vidIQ. And what vidIQ shows me is a lot of data right here. Now I can see how the search volume for this is around a 6. Competition though is a little bit higher for baby gear. It is 16, the overall opportunity score. If 100 is like, yes, this is an amazing opportunity, it's like a 45. But I could maybe see some other related queries to this. I could see ones that are rising. This is baby stick is a breakout one. Baby gear haul. I can hover over each of these, see approximately what the opportunity score is, 51. It has around 76,000 monthly searches, search volume, competition there. And I can see these for all these top keywords keywords and tags and things. So this kind of gives me a little bit more of an idea of like, oh yeah, so M beans, I don't know what that is, but if it's like LL beans or something, I guess like that would help me know like, oh, I should maybe make sure I include that in my video, something like that. But then let's look at baby gear versus baby equipment. And I'm going to see here that the overall opportunity score is, so low that there's not much here. And it tells me like, top creator, how many views average is getting 140,000. How about baby supplies? And again, it's not about keyword matching. This is about just kind of getting an idea of what people are responding to. So you're not enough on this one too. So what you want to do is you could use this tool to do a lot of research and get some better ideas. This is the tool that I personally use. I am not sponsored by them here in this video. They don't even have any idea I'm making this for them right now. So this is the one that I personally use. And the other thing you can do, if you do see one of these videos that you want to learn more about, you can click on it and see a ton of information about this. Was how many views per hour it seems to be getting, so that could tell you a little bit about the view velocity if you don't want to do a whole lot of data on in your Excel spreadsheets. How many subscribers is driven, all like where it's being shared, and channel tags. There's the video the tags they use for this video, and a whole lot of other things. You can see maybe who's tweeting it, and maybe look at, oh, here's someone who's really engaging with this one. These are other videos that are similar if you want to see what videos are trending related to the topic that you're going after. And here you can see how this video has performed over time as well. So if you don't want to do all the work manually, look, this one just died. So this probably wouldn't be one that I would target, especially since it's 200,000 subs with 100,000 views. So a lot of really good data. Like this can really help you go a lot faster, even while you're uploading your video. Now I have the Boost account. If you guys want, you can go to vidIQ. Again, not sponsored, but get a Video Creators TV, and here you'll get a special coupon code for 30 days of a free trial of any of their paid plans if you want. Most of this stuff is all free, so not paid at all. But I do have this exclusive code. If you use Video Creators TV at checkout, you will get to use any of their paid plans for free for an entire month. Again, not sponsored. They only know I'm doing this. I have this thing left over because they gave it to me, and I'm just passing this along to you guys. I really want to hear from you in the comments below about how do you research your content. If you have an idea, what's your process? What methods do you go through for evaluating whether or not that's a good idea or not? Or two, if it is a good idea, how do you research whether or not like that's something you're going to put time and energy into? And then how does that influence how you craft that content? Share all your stuff. And the rest of you guys, if you want to learn more about this, read those comments down there. You will learn a ton from those people. I always do. So I'm really looking forward to reading your comments down there. And if this is your first time here at Video Creators, I would love to have you subscribe. We have new videos for you guys. We got like live stream about all the updates happening on YouTube every Monday. We've got tutorial videos here on Thursdays. We've got creator lifestyle stuff on Tuesdays. I'm going way out of order, but you get the idea. Subscribe. You're getting lots of cool stuff here for you as a YouTube creator to help you grow your audience and your YouTube channel, to make the money that makes it all sustainable so you can ultimately reach people and change their lives. So thank you for letting me be a small part of that. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.